Welcome back, everyone, to the Complete Pineleaf. I have been asked to search the road for signs of the White Hand, as if I didn't see enough such signs in previous looks in here, where I was actually fighting the orcs here, and various urks, such as those over there. You have discovered a few stragglers burning wood trolls, but larger forces are absent. Well, I suppose that's a decent sign. But now let's travel up here where I have all these little icicles from Nursum. And, of course, the occasional straggler here. Searcher. What is he searching for, I wonder? And here is a dead tree? Signs of a battle litter the road here, with a slain horn looming over its kills. Killed several orcs. Well, actually, those are also trolls there. The horn is a lot bigger than the troll, that's for sure. Now let's head up. Now the icicles are getting bigger now as we go up. Yeah, this is where we had that Nursum story play out, most likely. We're getting pretty close to the end of the road. The roadway is largely empty here, but you hear the raucous orcs further up the hill. Well, this is going to get thick soon, I'm sure, because it is called an uphill battle, and I will assume that the battle part is going to be literal and not just me trying to battle my way up the hill against fatigue and cold and all of that stuff. I know, that's just a guess. Anyway, I can see the fortification up ahead, and I could be pretty sure that there will be orcs inside of the fortification. And maybe even an uruk such as this Isengard Overseer. You have come across the White Hand's holdings in the Balewood, a grim camp of orcs built atop Bruindorn's shattered roots. Yeah. And I'll put a little sign here saying Pineleaf was here. Oh, alright. Completed these hostile lands. Alright. Oh yeah, I was going to say there's still more discovery deeds. I guess there are all those flowers I haven't found yet. Oh, fun! And I'm sure that at the very least is left to do. I think I've only found 2 of them so far. Finding obscure flowers all throughout the Wildermoor is going to be... especially if it's going to involve a lot of trekking through the Balewood. The Balewood isn't exactly a fun place to be. Easy to get lost and all. There you go, and... guess I'll try to get this one. Hey, 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 hey! That's my weapon, my weapon. You get your own if you want one. In this fight, you do seem to have your own there. Not that you know how to wield it all that well. I'm not exactly sure that was a... Oops. Wasn't sure if that was a situation where you wanted to half-hand your sword, but okay. And now for you. Oh! Oops! Hey, I probably would have killed the entire camp, and forgetting I needed to talk to Borealis outside of the camp. See? They're so big, I'm missing them. I missed him because he was nowhere near the entrance. Alright. Not only are they still here, but they build their terrible structures atop Bruindorn's remains. These monsters know nothing but destruction, and spite our kin and these lands at every turn. Can we sit idly by as they continue to tear apart our homes? I'm going to take that as a rhetorical question that's intended to get a no answer. Those answers, the others and I have thought on the matter, and we will march to their camp and force them from the forest. As for you, little one, their numbers remain great, and we do not know if more will come to aid them at this time. Return to their camp and slay many of their numbers. We shall meet you nearby and make our assault once you have slain as many as you see fit. Such things are moving too quickly for me, Pineleaf, but the others are right. The trespass cannot continue. So kill overseers and orcs. Well, too bad the ones I've already killed don't count. Oh well. Oh look, the overseer respawns so that I can kill him without any trouble. Well, it may give me trouble, but at least I can take care of this. I only need to kill 2 of these. And that's 1. And if the other one respawn, then I should be able to quickly get the second overseer. Right? Yeah, look at that. Overseer number 2. Right on schedule! Yes, you could set your clock by the patrols of the overseers. How about that? Saruman keeps a tight crew. Okay. Perhaps I am laying it on a little thick there. There you go. That takes care of the overseers. Now I need to kill 8 orcs, and apparently I need to burn down a few tents also. Oh well. Dismantle White Hand tents. Okay, not burning them, just dismantling them. Close enough. The end result is the same. They don't have any place to sleep. Alright, and now I guess I had no fire nearby is why I messed to dismantle them. The question is, though, how long will it take them to reassemble them once you do that? Now, those corruptors are a real pain. So we'll have to take care of that. Just waiting for that little circle to pop in. Now he just throws poison on me instead. Yeah, that's... What do I have to do? I have to kill 5 more orcs and dismantle 1 more tent, even though I see... Okay, I have to kill 4 more orcs and dismantle... Alright, good. So much for their tents. Nah. I thinned out those orcs a little bit. Urks and orcs, so you say? They are both still small to us, my friend. I only hope their flames remain doused. Without that, things may go unfortunately. So it is time. Let the Ents reclaim this wood now. Ooh. Alas for Bruderon. The orcs seek to master this forest then, and seen the smoke rise on the hills since your return, and fear for the times that may bring us. The smiths you saw, without question, are the cause of such evil doings. Their fascination for the flame, and their handiwork that leads only to the death of my kin, cannot continue. I would ask that you return to their camp, of course, and slay the smiths, shatter their tools, and smother the fires. Right. Kill smiths, Destroy their forges, smother their fires. Gotcha! And why am I surprised? A trip to Druvoticon. Scene 3. Oh, look at that. A smith. Hello. Just the orc I wanted to speak with. Well, or spar with probably is a more accurate term. A fire pit. There you go. Smothering fires. Killing smiths. And there's a forge that we need to destroy. And some supplies that are glowing. Let's take care first about the smith. Looks like getting enough smiths would be easy enough. Let's see. There is the one of the forges I need. Oh. Glowy, 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 glowy. Supplies. Destroy White Hand supplies in Druvoticon. Well, of course not. I have encountered crates of biotools, yes, and just destroy the things. Well, I guess there was no way to get to him without, and get to the supplies without waking up this latest corruptor. And now for you. I just came here for the smiths. You don't have to get upset, do ya? Of course they do. There you go. Supplies! I don't think you need to worry about those smiths anymore. Home! It is done. Such things are unfit for the forest. It is good that the orcs' makings will no longer hew and burn my kin. So many have been lost. Perhaps it is time at last for us to stand against them. Home! There is much discussion to be done yet. Oh, what kind of discussion? Home! You've done much to cripple the vile designs of the orcs, little one. Before I strode here, I spoke with the others. Even now they travel to meet us here. They, like me, had grave concern for the flames and tools of the orcs. But you have put a stop to those. Whom? And now it is time to put a stop to the orcs. Let us all travel to their camp and push them from these lands, Pineleaf. Push them from these lands.
Repulsed by the destruction the White Hand and Nurzum have caused in the forest, the Ents of Balewood march to war.
To war. We have traveled far, little one, and the time has come for us to reclaim our forest. The others have journeyed here and should be arriving soon. Of course, if Tithanolf had fallen asleep again, I could not speak to where he might be. Borealis appears to become lost in thought for a moment before remembering that he's speaking to me. I think I hear their approach. Let us hope that it is them, Pineleaf. Well, I hope it's them and not Nurzum. Ah! Yes, that looks like a pair of Ents to me. And another one there, another one there. Yes, I think it's the Ents. See who gets the quest ring. As Tithol slowly strides forth, it's clear that the last Ent has arrived. I see the first of their kind just outside the camp up the road. Let us bring our branches crashing down upon them. Borealis and the Ents must survive. Well, All right. I can only hope that that works. It looks like they have reinforced themselves. Their camp is returned to the earth through our helping. We Ents must march forth against them, lest they take everything that remains. Come, my friends, whom? Let's put the violence to an end and push them from these woods. All right. Well, that's going to be a bit rough, isn't it? What? Voskor won't like this! A lot told. Hold them back! I'll ward Voskor and the others!
Josh, school.
Alright. There you go. You warn Voskor, and we'll kill the... Yeah. Aha, there you go. How about that? Oh. Ah. Oh, my. Oh, met a corruptor. Oops. So we'll deal with that. Oh, it's a pain when they go up ahead and you don't realize it that they're up ahead. And one of them could get killed as a result. Now, I do not see any vitals. Let's take care of this corruptor here. I figure we do the old Warden AoE stuff and hey, it protects the... Oh, I haven't... Yes, I haven't even joined the battle yet. Good grief. Hey, okay, the Ents have finally seen them. Alright, not a strategy if you're playing a squishy class. But I think a Warden and maybe a Champion shouldn't have too much trouble with that. I'm figuring that if I could survive it as a Warden, then someone who really plays the class well should have no trouble whatsoever. Alright, there you go. And now for you. The glow of flames can be seen and as Uruk rushes forth in the distance. Ooh. Oh. Enough! Oh, Voskor. You cursed trees, leaving me be or I'll burn you to the ground. Stay back! Back! No, you? I remember you. You were there in that tree, threw me into the woods, whelp. You stole that tasty man flesh right out of my hands. So you call on your precious trees to save you again then? This time you will be lucky. My flames will sear you. And after that feast, what remains of you, I will cut and burn every last tree to spite you, this miserable forest. Oh, Voskor. Okay, he must be the one that we met with the Survivor Severe Tour. That. Yeah. I wasn't sure if he's talking. With Voskor said, a sense of peace has returned to the Balewood. The orcs will trouble us no longer, my bold friend. Let us return to Stonecliff and enjoy this peace. Now, if you could just enjoy spring, that would really be great. We survived. You have proven yourself a bold ally, Pineleaf. The Ents and I will push any that return to the woods from these lands. The orcs will never again have a foothold in our forest, and you have aided us greatly, little one. Such actions is not unusual for my kind, but these times are strange indeed, or aren't. Hmm. If you would wait before returning to the men of the land, I have more yet to say, my friend. More yet. Yes, a great weight has been lifted from these branches, little one. The orcs have pushed from our lands, and they shall never again defile this forest. Not while the others and I remain. Home. I believe the orcs will soon come to understand how long we have wandered these woods. Your aid in depriving the orcs of their flames and axes allowed us a chance to defeat them, and you have all of our thanks. You will always be welcome in these woods, little friend. Before you return to your fellows and lead them from the forest, the others would like to speak with you. Mossbeard and Dindorn have asked to speak with you. I do not doubt the others have much to say, but I would imagine that you shall be back in these lands you call home before they can decide on what needs to be said. They don't want to be hasty, huh? Ah. You have done much to aid the Ents, Pineleaf. Oh, yet we must never forget the cost of these times and what Nurzim has taken from us. The monster's corruption may as well have slain Duskleaf the day he came to the forest. When you came upon him, his mind had been stripped bare, and his fury over the forest fate consumed him. You and the men of these lands cannot be blinded by Nurzum's foul influence. He must be put to an end, for such a creature stands in stark defiance of all that is good and natural in this realm. As with the others, you have my thanks for freeing us from the orcs and their leader. But the greatest threat of all still lurks beyond this wood. Go with haste, little one. Home! Perhaps when Nurzum falls, you will find us here again. Ah, yes. And, oh, yes. And Mossbeard. You are a very strange hobbit, my friend. To be reunited with the others and to have solved some mysteries of the destruction has brought me some measure of hope of what the future brings. Nurzum must be stopped. The others will not follow me in this, but you must see him slain and the stone destroyed. Baralis knows well of what might be used in his defeat now, but I will leave such explanations to him. Know this, little one. You have shaped the lands of men and Ents for years to come through your actions, and as strange fellows as we may be, I would be glad to look upon you again. May your journey bode well, my friend. I see that you've spoken to the others. They seem upset to see you leave, as am I. There is, however, the matter of Nurzim. As you may recall, when we first met, I told you that Strongroot spoke of a horn. a horn that greatly frightened the horns of these woods. As Nurzim is both giant and huron, so may he find himself torn asunder, both in mind and body, by the blaring of such a horn. I cannot be certain if this will bode true for him, but stranger things have been seen in the past days. Tell the men of these lands, and perhaps they, all of us, can finally stand against him. Go, my friend, return to the men you found in these woods. We shall hold back the wood trolls long enough for them to escape. May our paths cross in brighter days. Although he does not wish to involve himself in matters beyond the trees, Balaus bids me farewell so that Nurzim could be defeated. And what will I find in the cave? We have to find that out in the next episode of Complete Pineleaf.